What's going on, guys? I'm back again. By majority popular vote, you guys have chosen X-Batch by Parfums Vintage. So I reached out to the guys at Parfums Vintage and they were nice enough to send me a bottle. And it came out in 2017 and this is their newest release and it is X-Batch. Here's presentation. It's a really nice embroidered box, okay? Nice gold colored box. And it fits snugly inside of this little, you can see the little cutout there that it's supposed to sit in. Keeps it from rocking back and forth. And it's a simple bottle with a sticker on it, okay? And this is their newest release. And I'll go ahead and read off the notes to you. The top notes are pineapple and black currant. The mid notes are bergamot, neroli, lavender, and Virginian cedarwood. And the base notes are patchouli, vetiver, and ambroxan, okay? Now, we wear lots of perfumes, we wear lots of colognes, whatever you want to call it, lots of fragrances. And you do have those that stand out. And when I say stand out, other people notice them to the point where the majority of us, I would have to imagine, wear a lot of different fragrances, okay? And when you do wear one that turns heads, it makes you take note of the fragrance that you're wearing. And it's like, okay, sometimes we'll be wearing something pretty expensive and we'll get no reaction, and as opposed to we can wear something that's not very expensive and we get tons of reactions, and it always throws us. But you know, we talk about quality, this, that, and the other, but what attracts other people really does impact us on how we feel, especially when they reach out and give us a compliment. And so that being said, I wear lots of different fragrances and I rarely get, you know, these days it seems, I don't know, man, maybe I'm getting older or whatever, but I rarely get the response that I would normally get. You know, I used to get a whole lot of, but this one, for the first time, you know, in a while, I actually started picking up compliments, different compliments like, hey, you need to keep wearing that one. That was from a female coworker. Some of the guys are like, hey, what is that? And so I did cut out one sample for one guy. And, you know, then I had another woman that asked me what was I wearing because she wasn't familiar with it. She hadn't smelled anything like that. So it was enough to rake in compliments to make me think, wow, you know, this is a great fragrance. And when you first smell it right out of the bag, man, it is like you get this big juicy burst of pineapple, which is their signature thing. And just basically what they've done is the fragrance community, you know, Vintage being king, we are all very attracted to pineapple. Okay, we deem that as a really nice fragrance to have on. And so what they've done is they've elevated this pineapple and it smells fantastic. And in this particular fragrance, which has been referred to over and over again, is basically, it's the ambroxan. They've incorporated Dior Sauvage into this perfume and just taken two of the biggest fragrances in the community and kind of meshed them together. It's very smooth. Very nice fragrance. I mean, and that's the first thing you think when you spray it on. We get projection that's really good for about an hour. The fragrance I've worn for weeks and weeks because I wanted to make sure that, you know, I got it good because I really enjoyed the fragrance, but I wanted to see if there was something wrong with me. And the performance on this fragrance is not optimal. Okay, it is not, but it, man, you know, what you do is you just get you an atomizer and carry it around with you and refresh some way during the day. We're talking maybe 4 to 6 hours. You know, after an hour or two, it really does start fade away and it becomes a beautiful scent, guys. It's a very fruity scent that people still pick up. You know, I mean, it's not a cloying scent. I mean, that first hour projection, you're still not cloying even after 6 or 8 sprays. And I'm basically wearing like 8 sprays right now. So it is a very nice scent. It is something that I think is worth looking into. It's worth the investment. It's a crowd pleaser for sure, and you'll enjoy the fragrance as well. The performance is not peak, okay? This would be for anybody, in my opinion, as well. High school, it really doesn't matter. Older, younger, I believe anybody except for kids who want to go ahead and pull this one off. But it's a very nice scent, well worth looking into, and that's my final opinion after wearing this sucker for weeks. Okay, guys? And you guys have a great day. Check it out, X-Batch by Parfums Vintage. Okay, it is worth the investigation. All right, guys, stay smelling great.